Well, good morning. It's Thursday, January 16th. I'm in Lapalud. Um, and I just stopped in this little cafe, had some breakfast. Um, I'm heading down heading down to Avignon. There's an IKEA down there. So that's my destination. It's only an hour away. Um, but I'm trying out a new camera mount. It's either going to be awesome or the end of the 360. It is the same mount that is on the roof, and that survived. So I have good feelings about this. Um, and hopefully the microphone will still work fine. Um, so I'm going to loop out of here, and just down the road is a basically an Army Navy store that I saw on Google Maps. So I'm going to pull in there, um, see what they have, and also just make sure the camera mount works. I don't want to drive too long. So I've just got to loop around this, go back up around the roundabout on the left to get there. I can't go out here to the right.
Continue on N7.
So if you need any car parts in this area of France,
At the roundabout, take the 4th exit to N7.
this place will probably have it. So my parking area for the last 2 nights was just down to the right. Just off that exit.
Take the exit to N7.
Mondragon. Cool name for town. So the Army Navy store should be, well, we'll go past the diner, which is right here on the right. And the Army Navy store should be down on the left, maybe half a kilometer or so, or a kilometer. Flags there.
Continue on N7.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just going to pull in here and walk back up. And again, I had microphone issues with the 360, but inside the military surplus store, they had the usual items that you could get, badges and things. There's a huge set of calipers here, and a few other items that could probably get me in trouble. Anybody need a big crankshaft? And I did end up buying one thing that will be really helpful at my next border crossing, as you can see here. So we'll see what that does. A little bit further down the road, crossed over a river here, and if you can just catch, there's a barge of some sort, like an oil tanker or something. Had all these pipes and things on top. You don't really get a good view from here, but it was pretty interesting. And that was just before we crossed into Mondragon. Again, one of my favorite names of towns that I've come across. And a little bit further down the road, came around a corner and saw this huge thing up on top of a cliff, the Mornas Fortress. And after, kind of buzzing by a bunch of castles, there was a parking spot on the right, and I decided I'll just pull in and do some exploring, because I missed all the others. Did a bunch of walking around. There's a cool little town at the bottom with little narrow streets. It's a nice little place to explore for a little bit. And I walked up to the fortress. The 600-meter walk up the hill climbs 137 meters. And that's the view from the top down to the bus. But the climb was very steep, 137-meter elevation and 600-meter walk. Well, I just got back from the fortress. Walked almost 3 miles so far today, 2.7, 6,800 steps. So heading down towards Avignon again. I'll see how far I can make it before something else catches my attention. Getting out of here might be a little tricky. The exit is actually fairly wide. So the only issue is tail swing. I think I'm going to be okay with it. On this side, there's nobody coming right now. Make sure I get past that with the tire. And don't take out the BMW, and I'm good. That was a really cool walk up there. Oh, I could have parked here, possibly. Yeah, probably could have parked there. But took the opportunity that I saw. I've been in Magenta, Italy, and now I'm in Orange, France. See how many other colors I can find along the way. Oh, Arch de Triomphe. Big elephants. Oh, I don't get to go through it. I have to go around it. That's okay.
Turn right at the traffic light, then take the first right.
Yeah, I guess it would be kind of difficult to go through it on a vehicle.
Turn right on Ronwood de l'Arc de Triomphe.
And the red light.
In 400 meters, turn left before the Taberglovic to Hugo.
So for once, I don't have to go down a small road like that. Oh, this is a nice boulevard. Oh, there's some R5s. Looks like there's an airplane sticking out of the trees up here. It's interesting. I did see a French Air Force jet fly over back up in Lapalud.
At the roundabout, take the third exit to D907.
Suppose I could do something silly like actually drive all the way around the roundabout. Why not? Just take an extra lap here. Should have done that with the castle. Okay, so gonna get off here.
At the roundabout, take the second exit to Chemin du Pont Blanc.
There's an IKEA sign.
Arriving at IKEA Avignon.
And another motorhome there. Pull out here. Maybe take up. Take up these spots.